What's going on, people, man? What's happening, man? Y'all know what it is, man. We are back for another episode of My Truth Podcast. I'm your boy, Gary Porter, a.k.a. Porter DJ, whatever you want to call me. Today, we have a very special guest, like always, man. She is in the, one of my favorite, I don't know if you can call it, I ain't even gonna call it, I hate when people say hood movies, hood series. One of my favorite shows. You can catch it on Tubi. Season 1 was amazing. McGraw Ave star. It's cool to call you a star now. You know what I'm saying? I want to make you cheese a little bit. Tiara Roberts, man, in the building. How you doing?
Doing okay.
How you feeling, man?
Feeling good.
So how you got the role going on. You see y'all in the on the IG, man. You getting posted by murder. How did that come about?
Well, I like to always reinvent myself. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that was on my list of things to do was try acting. Like, I'm usually the type of person that'll try anything one time. You got to try it and see what you're good at. So I started acting classes. I got called actually for the role to try out for it or audition for it. And that really was my first role auditioning for, and I got it. So
hold on, you got you was taking acting classes.
Yeah, like every Saturday and Sunday thing. I was taking acting classes probably in 2020, because the pandemic was going on, and just every weekend I was just taking acting classes.
How long? What was like some of your influences? What pushed you to just go to the acting world? What just made you want to do that?
Well, actually, I have some interest in being as funny. My friends know this, but everybody don't know this, but I feel like I'm just I have an inner comedian in me somewhere. So I always wanted to try being a comedian. I just felt like acting and being a comedian kind of go hand in hand. If you think about it, all major comedians are actors. So that's what kind of pushed me to try acting. Okay,
so you grew up Toledo, Ohio, right? Mm-hmm. How was your upbringing?
My upbringing was single mother at home, and I played basketball, so I was always active. We know that you was pretty good on the court. I was always active. My mom just pretty much held it down on her own. I never really felt like we was struggling or anything like that. She kind of handled everything gracefully. It wasn't really nothing I went without, and we was on that road, AAU. What
age you start hooping?
Oh, I probably started hooping at 5. It was why I even started hooping was because I'm daddy's girl, and he was into basketball, and I just wanted to impress him. So, but I was good at it. So it went from that to me scoring 20 points a game when I was young, and I'm like,
go ahead and drop the stats while you're saying it, man. You just had to drop them stats.
I was just dropping 20 easy. 20 was an easy go for me.
Who were some of your favorite players growing up?
When I was a child, I liked Michael Jordan. That was kind of he was kind of in the end. I started at Kobe. You got to think my era is Allen Iverson. So those are some of my favorite players.
You ain't gonna mention Bron?
LeBron was later on.
Oh.
LeBron is don't get me wrong, wherever LeBron is, I'm usually that fan of that, and I don't care what nobody has to say. I don't care if he play for Cleveland, Miami. I'm a Miami fan now. Now I'm a Lakers fan. I follow him. I feel like if you're from Ohio and you're not a LeBron fan, you probably steal. I don't know.
Dear sports group, you heard what she said. I got a sports group on Facebook, and these niggas be in here ready to kill each other, right? So one day I said, man, I root for Bron because he's from Ohio. They nigga, you don't root for this person because he's from Ohio. I say, he ain't good as this nigga. I've been watching this nigga since I was 15, 16. This nigga's good. So, yeah.
And you got to think, we kind of watched LeBron. Everybody knew when he was good when he was in high school. He had a whole crowd just following him everywhere he went. I
remember that nigga was supposed to play Scott, and it fucking snowed. Mm-hmm. I was so highly upset. But I got to see him when he was at UT.
I did too, when they played St. John's. Mm-hmm. That's when he played for
St. Mary's.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool, man. What's some of your favorite movies growing up that inspired you?
Well, of course, one of my favorite movies was Love and Basketball.
Oh, Lord.
Of course I was going to say that.
You was going to say that.
And if I have to be cliche right now, I'm going to be cliche because it's the truth. So,
would you be open to being in a remake?
Of course. Love and Basketball is probably one of my favorite movies, and I don't really know what else. Like, I like all the classic movies, like all the black classic movies, The Best Man, Soulful.
So you a hood movie or a romantic movie type of motherfucker?
I kind of like romantic comedies.
Name your favorite romantic one.
Like a romantic comedy, probably like The Best Man Holiday or like something like that. That was a tearjerker, so.
I thought you was a gangster. I thought you was gonna say Boys in the Hood or something.
No, they okay, but no.
Man, so man, with the acting, I just before we go on with this interview, I just want to be able to tell you thank you for coming to my platform, and I want to give you your flowers because I think it's really big. I think what you're doing, it's kind of, it ain't no kind of slept on because what you're doing, just getting it out there because we watch the movies all the time. Like we love, like you in the legendary. I don't know if you know, you in kind of like a legendary film cult because they got 211s, the Plug Loves. My favorite one is Buffed Up. Sometimes somebody tell me I look like the nigga Murder Pain. I don't see it. I don't think. Well, I have my hair cut. That's why I grew my hair out. So some people say it, but I just want to say, man, give your flowers, man, for coming from Toledo. It's hard to get the exposure, man. You got a lot of these rappers, man. You got a lot of these singers, and it's tough. So. With this, where do you want to take the acting? Like, where do you think you want to go with it?
As far as it will take me, like I said, I kind of have like a interest in comedy. So I would like to be in things that kind of like show my personality more, kind of let me do silly stuff, like make crack jokes, like my real personality and like bring it to like a character.
What's some of your favorite comedy people you like?
As far as what, like females or like anybody?
Anybody. Like,
I mean, I like all of them. Like, you gotta think like Kevin Hart is like a comedic rock star. Eddie Murphy is a legend. Like,
okay,
I can watch his movies.
You on your shit.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy is like.
You like his stand up or his movies better?
I like both. Like, I feel like he just got some classics. Like, I can't, like, when I be watching his movies, I can't believe it's the same person. Like, this is crazy to me that this is the same person. Like, he's so talented.
Norbit or Nutty Professor?
Dang, that's kind of close. I'm going to say Norbit.
Yeah, I'll go Norbit too.
I'm going to say Norbit. Only because I can, like, quote Norbit.
Yeah, I can quote Norbit, especially when I'm going to tell you how the fat bitch come down the slide. That's my favorite part, man.
I know she'd be like, oh, that's my wine cooler. She was like, oh.
That's one of my favorites, man. I swear to God. That.
Like, I can tell you adjusted my seat because every time I breathe.
And then she broke the motherfucker, her titties. She was like, look. And then her titties hit the.
Yeah, as you gotta think, even that's the same person. The Chinese man was him. Norbit was him. Vespucci was him. And the fact that he could, like, he really makes you feel like all these people are different actors. And it's crazy when you think about it. Like, this is the same.
It's the same. Because you really, when you watch
he's selling it.
And then you be like, you forget, like, that's Eddie Murphy playing that old ass lady on Nutty Professor. You be like, what the fuck? Like, or even when they play Life.
Oh,
like
yeah.
That movie. What movie was they comparing Life to on the internet? Oh, it's Life or Harlem Nights.
See, I like all his movies. Like Harlem Nights, I could watch that over and over. I could watch even something as silly as Coming to America.
Yeah, Coming to America.
So
crazy. Yeah. Did you like the remake?
It was okay. I watched it. It was okay. It's not as classic.
It ain't classic, but it was cool.
The first one.
All right. It was all right. You're right about that. I don't know. I ain't really like the first one either, though.
What?
I didn't like it. To take my black card, I didn't like the first Coming to America like that.
I liked the first Coming to America, even when I went back, because sometimes as a child, you watch stuff, and then you watch it as an adult, and you got way more appreciation for it. So as I watched it as an adult, I realized how many powerhouse actors was in it. I'm like, dang, there's some people in here. Like, you got to think Samuel L. Jackson was the person that was the bum.
That's like one of his first little gigs.
It was some powerhouse actors in there, for real.
I only liked the one. My favorite part of it was Sexual Chocolate. When that motherfucker got to sing it, man. That was the best part of the whole.
It's only funny when the dude be like, this boy's good.
When they was in the barbecue with Good and Juniors in there. Damn, Eddie Murphy, legendary. Damn. You like, when we go home, I'm gonna watch a bunch of Eddie Murphy shit. I got to.
Yes.
Would you be open up to going to? It's cool, y'all. My podcast, we are unscripted. We talk off. If you want to yell a question if you got a question you want to yell on to the camera, you can do it, man. This is what we do here, man. It ain't.
Who?
Man, who? Hold on. I interviewed Tiara.
Hairpiece. Why?
Why would he would need a hairpiece?
I'm cracking up.
That's so crazy. I asked this girl, Princess Kiera, she was on. I interviewed her. I asked her, would she date a man with like, you know how niggas be bald and they put the
I don't know. I feel like you should just shave it. Let's not fight it. Let's not fight this.
Yeah, it was 2 questions. I
don't want to be kissing on you and your wig slipping back. I'm gonna be like, yeah, like I can see your lace lifting. I'm like, babe, your lace lift, right?
Cause you mess with a man that got his
I be like, babe,
his stomach done.
Would I mess with somebody that got his stomach done?
Yeah.
I don't think that's bad. Get your lipo. Get your lipo.
You sure? Cause the girl, she was like,
what's wrong with lipo? I feel like a man should be able to get
man.
lipo. Now I don't know if he should be putting it in other places. Don't be getting no
big no.
Don't be getting no
Big
BBL
no.
or DDL.
No, big no.
Don't.
If this motherfucker gonna leave in about a year, y'all gonna see me on the TV. Like, damn, G on the internet, 6-pack, out this motherfucker, all type of shit go. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like you should. Whatever make you happy. Whatever make you happy, except for the wig. Don't do man wig. But as far as surgery or like you wanna suck something out, do you?
I don't think everybody surgery work.
You don't think everybody surgery works?
No, some surgery like work.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I just seen some.
You seen some bad surgeries?
Yeah. It's terrible.
So what's a bad surgery?
I don't want to. Damn, I really don't want to do this on
What's
camera.
a bad surgery?
Oh, she put me on the spot.
Skinny legs and big booties. You don't like that combo?
That for real. I just feel like
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know any. Let me think.
I call it amnesia. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's
Next time I see you out, I'm gonna go like this, like that one.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's
Don't you
no,
do it.
I ain't gonna do it tonight. I ain't got time to be editing tonight. All the shit you gonna say, man. I'm talking about, man. I seen like it's some beautiful ones. I'm just saying it's some beautiful ones. We ain't gonna focus on the negative ones. It's some beautiful ones, but I'll just be like, you should just.
Natural body or
I like natural
body. You like natural bodies more?
Not
is that
more.
a real answer or is that your politically correct?
No, that ain't my political.
Answer?
Look, I'm
politically correct.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I like women with meat on their bones.
You like women, period.
No, I like
just
of course,
period.
but if she ain't got it, I like big girls. For some reason in my life, I got to my 30s, and some reason I just became a chubby chaser, kind of, sort of. I don't know where the fuck it's happened. This one day.
You like you a grown woman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be. No, I don't like if you breathe like we both snoring, that ain't gonna work. Like we just both cannot do it. But what is your preference? Well, I know your boyfriend, so don't kill me. Okay.
Don't kill me, Kurt.
But what is your preference if you didn't have a boyfriend? What would be your preference?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you want in a man? Like, what do you look for in a guy?
Kirk.
Correct answer, because I don't know why I asked her that. I don't want no problems, and man, that was a good one. Because somebody else would have got on here like,
but he has to be like 6'5" with braids and a beard.
Where you at?
Always wears Adidas. What else? Has a motorcycle. Has an old school car.
And he can fight.
I don't.
Yeah, he can fight. I seen the nigga
But
fight.
that's not really what he wants to do.
No, I know he don't.
He tries his best to keep peace. A man that tries his best to keep peace, but he not dodging no smoke.
Dear man, stay out of her inbox.
He not dodging no smoke.
That motherfucker can fight, and he a tall fighter. Cause fighting motherfuckers. Tall motherfuckers got long ass reach, and that shit hurt when they hit
What's crazy is I've never seen him fight.
You haven't?
Nope.
Just keep it that way.
He says I don't ever want you to see me fight. I said, I don't ever want to
But he's so cool and calm and collected, so it's like.
That's why I know whenever I do get a call, like, Kirk was blah, 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 I know it was like really provoked.
It's never his fault.
It's not, I'm not going to say it's not his fault because I do try to tell him to like try to handle things. Now that he's older, I would like him to handle things more like, you know, you got something to lose and you never can know. Like you said, he's big as hell. And I tell him, like, you can really hurt somebody for real. Like, you don't need to be putting your hands on people. Like, try not to do that. Like, you got to think one wrong hit, you could kill somebody. Like,
That's
and
true.
then you get taken away from me. Like, I'm a real bitch. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want my dude in situations. Like, if I can handle it, I'm going to handle it. I'm not going to call him because I know how he going to handle it.
Did you do a jail bid?
Could I?
With a man? Yeah.
Yeah.
With your boyfriend? How long?
Yeah. I mean.
How long? Why
My
you going
sister
like
said
this?
5 years max.
5 years max. That's fair. You know what? 5 years max. About a year, I know somebody gonna be hitting it after about 6 months.
That ain't true.
That's true.
We got the roles. We got the.
Just make sure you answer the phone, and I don't hear none of your business.
I'm cracking up. Period. Answer that phone.
And when I come home,
I got a couple friends that got jail booze. It be funny when they get their call. They be like running from wherever we at. Turn the music down. Turn the music down.
and when I come home, don't treat me like Rodney. I'm cool.
I'm cracking up.
That's a lot of time, which I'm not going to jail. I'm cool. I went to striker one time, and I've been scarred since. So I just been flying a straight path. I'm cool on
How
that.
long was you a striker?
Whew, about 3 days.
And you was like, this ain't for me.
No, let me tell you the story. Because y'all want to be like, oh, he's a whole ass nigga. And it was 3 days, ain't shit, man. Listen, I went, it's a long time ago. I went for child support, right? I got pulled over, some other shit happened, I had to hold her. So I go to court. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get out this bitch. Whoop. I done paid the bond because they told me I got a bond for Toledo, but they like, you gotta hold her somewhere else. I go in there and that motherfucker said, 30 days. I damn near fell out. I said, 30 days? Who the fuck I killed? 30 days? I'm like, oh, man, he took me, man. And dude seen how distraught I was, and then he had seen me in court with my son before. So he like, man, you get this certain amount of money to me, I'll let you out. And it took me 3 days to get the money. I got the fuck out of here. You got to wear other people's drawers and striker. I'm like, what the fuck? He like, yeah, take your drawers off, put these on. I'm like, them ain't mine. Like, no, I can't call nobody. Like, them ain't, no, them ain't mine. And then they put me in a suicidal cell. I don't know why. They had me in there for like a day.
What's the suicidal cell?
It's this room that it's like, everybody got.
Why you cracking up? You heard about the suicidal cell?
It's a suicidal like room. I don't know if it's no, they put me in that. No, I ain't go that crazy. Cause I never been locked up before, so I'm in there. I'm like, went to the county and shit like that, but I never had to get on the bus and get shackled and shit like that. So the nigga got yellow. It's yellow, orange, and then general population was brown, I believe. Jailbearers, correct me if I'm wrong. And I went in there, and the dude ended up telling me, man, this matter of fact, dude dead, right? And that's why I ended up killing him. But he like, yeah, bro, you in here. They put you in here when you dangerous, or they think you gonna do something to yourself. I said, what the fuck?
Oh, they thought you was on suicide watch.
But these niggas was like the coolest niggas. Like these crazy motherfuckers in there. We was catching in Connect 4, watching Tyler Perry movies. I'm like, damn, bro, I don't want to leave. When they put me in general population, I was mad.
Not you creating a bond with the suicidal people. Yeah, maybe you helped them.
Just like, man, they was cool than a motherfucker, man.
You might have helped somebody out. They ain't want to do it no more. And they like, I got a friend.
But then I go into the general population and fuck me up even more because I go in there. I'm laying down, man. Next time I look up, I see my uncle. I ain't seen this nigga in about 10 years.
I'm cracking up.
My uncle pop up. It's this shit called a box. You got all your food, all that shit, you know what I'm saying, in there, whatever. He give it to me. As soon as he gave me that motherfucker, they called my name. I hopped up, said, take this shit back on. I'm out this bitch. And then I get to Wood County in Bowling Green. They take me to that jail. And they jail, kids, don't take this the wrong way, but if I was ever do time, take me to Wood County because they had a flat screen. In your holding cell, you ain't got to take your clothes off. They don't make you.
Oh, theirs is a little different.
Man, I'm talking about I'm watching football, TV, cable. I'm sitting up here, they like, oh yeah, you can go. I said, what? I didn't know how I got out. I have no idea. I got out though. and I'm walking. This is some weird. Well, I do know I got bonded out. The dude that owns Jesse, you know Amir, don't you?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
From the Jesse James, the owners from Jesse James West.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That nigga buying me out. This shit is crazy. That's why I feel like I'm already dead. I'm talking about. I still don't know how. Like, if at this point when I get out, I'm like, shit. Maybe it's a mistake, but I ain't about to ask no questions. I'm getting the fuck out. I ain't got no socks on. I ain't got no drawers on because I told you they took my drawers. So I'm just walking down the street. It's cold. It's about like 15 degrees, and the Cadillac Escalade pulled up his dude. He's like, man, I came and got you. Yeah, excuse the flies. We was in the gutter downtown. I was doing an interview with this dude last week, and the motherfucker flew right on his nose. I'm like, oh, he's a professional, because I'd have stopped the whole motherfucker and be like, hold on, nigga. Raid? Oh, yeah, y'all need the bug spray over there. Y'all need it.
Oh, y'all got bugs for real?
Yeah, man, we just cleaned. Man, it was just an old-ass bag. They didn't come in here, and they're supposed to come take the shit out. I'm sorry. But let's get back to you, though, man. So who was the first person from the McGraw Ave series that reached out?
It was like they producers and stuff that reached out, and they wanted me to just audition for the part. So I auditioned. Like I said, I got it.
So what role do you play?
My character name is Daisy.
Okay.
She has a flawed characteristics about herself.
You ain't the setup girl.
I wouldn't say I'm the setup girl. I can't really say, but I will say her character is a little flawed. But you have to tune in to see what I do and what happened.
And you like a main character. You just say you don't give. Damn, I'm gonna ask you off camera some questions.
Yeah, I can't say what happens, but I believe I'm in 5 of the 6 episodes.
That's dope.
I think. I'm in most of the episodes.
And if y'all watching this, people from McGraw Ave, don't ever make us wait this motherfucking long for that, man. Listen,
it was a long time. They had me writing them like, okay, people keep asking me what y'all want me to tell them.
Man, listen.
But it's premiering October 8th, though.
October 8th, and where can I watch it at?
It's gonna be on Tubi and Prime, and the premiere is at Fairlane Mall in Detroit.
At what time? You said at
it's
October
on the 8th. They're actually like selling tickets and stuff for the premiere. So I think they got like 6 movie theaters and just like.
I know you and let that motherfucker show up and show out.
Yeah, I gotta find out. I gotta figure out what I'm wearing. I don't know what I'm wearing yet.
Was you going dress or you just going?
We're going. I think I'm about to get a Sprinter.
Tell Johnny's we need tickets. I need a ticket too,
when
nigga.
big things happen for me, big things happen for my friends. So
and that's real shit. How did I?
They all come in, and I think I'm gonna get them. Clearly, I'm getting them a Sprinter van.
I had everybody right who you was bringing to your interview, but I thought Kurt was coming. I knew them two motherfuckers on that couch was coming.
Kurt don't like coming to stuff like this. He don't. He'll come.
He gave me my first share of my podcast when I was doing it when I first started a couple years ago.
Oh, no, you were talking about what's the name? Kurt don't have social media.
Kurt do. No, I'm talking about
you talking about his cousin.
His cousin.
Willie.
Hold on, I'm not. It was him.
Kurt don't have social media.
Was it Kurt?
It's Willie, trust me.
I got
the only person you gonna confuse him with.
No, Kurt the tall nigga, man. That's the nigga with the hands. Tall. I remember. No, but this nigga got hands. Yo, dude. Well, they both do. But I'm pretty sure I know what Kurt, because me and Kurt had a conversation about some shit, and I know I probably got it confused with the.
They always get confused.
But man, I just want to say, man, it's so dope that you came through. McGraw Ave is dope. Just to have you into the some of the people that was on there, the Jessica Ryans and what's my boy, Comic J Will, all of them, man. Did you meet any of them? Like, was anybody that you met that you was just like, damn?
When you're working on your the scenes and stuff, you really are only seeing the people that are in your scene. You know what I mean? So I only really was working with I don't know if you know who Shorty is. Him and
yeah. He the one that put the nigga together. In
the lighter, shorter.
Yeah, the dude. He was in buffed up.
In the first McGraw, he kind of like gangster for real. Like he tearing shit up for real.
Did he kill dude and he killed Murder and Plug Love, I believe.
He did. He was killing. And in McGraw, the first season, he.
On a dark skin dude or light skin dude?
The light skin dude is short.
Yep, that's the one he killed Murder and what's the name?
So he was somebody I was working with. Murder was somebody I was working with. And those are really like, I was working with a few other people that you guys are not gonna know, but a few other people that's mostly people that's in your scene are the only people that you're gonna see. But like on media day, like we're seeing all the other people that are in the movie, a movie series. I don't know if people are like familiar with Payroll. Payroll is in it.
It's my favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm. So he's in it, and
outside young boy.
Oh yeah.
But who was your favorite character before we get out of here?
I like Shorty's character.
Shorty's character.
I like his character because he gets to be like funny. And remember, that's what I said. I want to like show my personality more, and I feel like his character allows him. Even though he's a guy, I can't tell you that.
Oh shit!
I can't tell you anything. Damn. But even though his character is like he's a killer, he is funny too. Like he's like a funny but he a gangster in the show. Man, you can see that from season 1. He like has his little funny shit that he says, but at the end of the day, he like still kind of gangster a little bit.
That's dope, man. I just want to say, man, I'm just up here thinking like, damn, I'm counting down to the days. Matter of fact, do it come out on Tubi the 8th or?
I think so. And if it's not the 8th, it's like probably like in the next 2 days after that.
Well, peep this, man. I got a proposition for you.
What's the proposition?
A business proposition. We're gonna put this on camera just to see, so you won't forget. I think we should throw a T-Rob watch party for you. Yeah. Celebrate you.
That'd be dope. We can do that. We can handle that. Where are we gonna put it at? Allure? Kavina?
Hey, you said it on camera. Now we gotta do it at the Allure. Because if Kavina see this and she know I skipped over her, she gonna have a fit.
You know she is. But
we can put that down, man. I would call her on camera, man, but I don't feel like it. But damn, that's a good idea, man. And you know what? I want to apologize to you, right? Because I got my birthday party Saturday. I don't know why I didn't book you. I didn't think about it until I seen you yesterday. Like,
when your birthday party?
Saturday.
This Saturday? Where is it gonna be at?
At Agenda.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I didn't book you. I didn't think. I was
Who
thinking.
Who did you book?
Country.
Well, he's really good at what
But
he does.
I like women hosting.
Yeah.
But you need to go, and you got the good knees challenge. Your knees good?
I don't know. I'm not doing that challenge.
I ain't never seen you dance. What about y'all? Can y'all do it?
The good knees challenge.
I've never heard of it.
Ooh.
Like when you drop it low, like Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, man. Like, look, she like I'm ready.
She can do it.
She can do it for sure.
But before we get out of here, I want to ask you this question. All right. You got the movie. You came up with the hooping, the acting, and all that stuff going on. So, what would the Tiara of today tell Tiara of the past if she could talk to her?
Tiara from my past would tell the Tiara now would tell the Tiara of the past. Leave them niggas alone.
Oh wow!
Them niggas don't mean you no good.
You probably get the most honest answer since I've been doing this shit.
No, seriously, like you, and this is what I kind of tell young girls because I feel like a lot of young girls miss out on opportunities to grow and be who they are because of the man that they with, trying to make them feel secure or make them feel like a man, so they skipping out on, they don't take that job at the club to be a bartender, or they don't go out of town with their friends because, you know what I mean? Like, listen, you young. Can I cuss? Fuck that nigga.
I've been
Girl,
cussing the
go.
whole day.
Go on that trip, take that job, shake your ass, do all of that. So that's what the Tiara now, like, girl, you is not about to be with him.
Man, that's crazy. Hey.
And that's my advice for any young girl, though. Like, don't be so serious about them relationships that you in your 20s, in your early 20s, and in high school, and even your mid-20s. Like, that's not your husband. And that's just what it is. Stop being a wife.
So if somebody got a comedy show, right? Open mic, would you go?
My friend's been trying to get me to go to open mic for a while, so I did recently go to Fishbones. Funny Bones open mic. I didn't get on stage, but I was like filling it out because I wanted to see like how they, how they were working the crowd and like things that they were doing, and I felt like I could do it.
That's tough.
And by the way, I love my friends, by the way. Like, I say I want to do something, and they literally like, let's go do it.
Who the funniest out of all four of y'all?
Who's the funniest? They all funny. I'm looking at all their faces like they all funny.
Oh no, I think Johnny's might be funny.
Jaja.
Johnny might be funny.
Jaja funny because she's not trying to be funny, and it's really kind of
really
concerning.
Be up front, like if somebody walk past and they stink, it's just automatically.
It's really
gone.
actually a little bit concerning, and I'll be having secondhand embarrassment. Like, did you just say that? And she just like so freely just says whatever's on her mind. And sometimes we have to coach her through that. Like, Jaja, you cannot say everything that you think, and people are offended.
But why do y'all feel that way? Why is the world like that? Why do y'all want to live?
No, it ain't that. It's hard.
Jaja, I know she be saying some shit. Nah.
I do the same thing though.
But you only do it when you're drunk. Jaja do not have to be drunk. She is regular. It is 2:00 on a Thursday day, and she just said something so crazy to somebody, and we both look at each other like.
We gonna have to have this debate off camera, man, because I know it's some shit that she want to talk about and say.
She just said some shit.
But I want to thank you again for coming out. Tay is crazy, y'all. I want to thank you for coming on the show. McGraw Ave, October 8th. Get your tickets, man, on Tubi. Was it Tubi or Tubi?
Tubi.
Tubi or Tubi and Amazon Prime. Mm-hmm. I got somebody account. I don't know who shit I'm using, but I will be using it October 8th. Follow what social media. Get out of here. Tell me your social media.
Okay.
You gonna tell me your social media?
Wait, my social media?
Yeah.
Oh, the Tiara Roberts. So that's mine. Not the.
THEE.
Yeah. THEE Tiara Roberts. TIARA Roberts.
And y'all want to yell y'all's?
We got Tay versus Brooke in the building. Tay _versus _Brooke with an E. We got Pinky Money. Pinky _money. Pinky with 2 eyes, right? Yeah. Pinky with 2 eyes at the end. _money. And we're not going to say the other person.
That's just fucked up. You can't say it. Anyway.
He doesn't want to be disclosed. I already know him.
This is another episode. One of the funniest episodes I did. Well, the beautiful Tiara Roberts, man. I want to thank everybody for supporting, man. Shout out to B Visions on the motherfucking camera, man. And we out. Peace.
Season 2, premiering October 8th. Get your tickets now.